Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Adventures of Drawing. I will draw a little scene for you today using a variety of pencils, a smudging tool, and an eraser. So, without further ado, let's go right into this. I'll set myself up a little frame for the scene. Just a rectangle. And I do not need a horizon line today, so I'll go directly into the sky, giving it a value darker at the top, lighter at the bottom, or lighter in the lower area. Trying to make it rather dark at the top, trying to max out this HB pencil with its value. Okay, that's going to be it for the sky. Now I'll take the smudging tool and go in there, make it as smooth as possible. Let's go down once more from the top. Down. Okay. Next thing I want is a separation between the land and the horizon. And since I stopped drawing the sky right here, I'll have to go maybe like this, like so. And I want there to be a little church or chapel up there. So I want it to look like we're looking up at the top of this hill. So the horizon line would be right here. So looking down, if there wasn't the ground right here, we would see the lower side of this church. So, oof. What would that look like? Well, I guess it would be behind this, behind the top of the hill. So a little bit like this, maybe. You don't see this, I know, but this is just for me as an indication, as an orientation. Wait, I want the perspective to be like this, like a two vanishing point perspective. So this line is not going to be horizontal. Both of those lines are going to vanish towards a point to the left and to the right, right here and right there. We're going to have the top of the building right here. It's a little longer than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. Now there's going to be a tower up here. and it's going to go outside of the frame at the top. I wanted the top to be seen, but I'll just go with this now. Can't have it all. And now some element right here, something poking out right there. The roof going up here like this. Okay, and then this would be something coming out right here. Would be like this maybe. Okay, now I'll just have to make this look three-dimensional with the shadows and the lights. Let's have the light come from the left. So this area is going to be rather light. It's going to be lighter than the sky. So let me erase this. This area right here would be rather light as well. And this one right here is going to be a little darker. Maybe like so. With the HB pencil, and then taking the 3B pencil, I will draw in those areas that are turned away from the sunlight. They're more like facing us, the observer. Before I give it the value, though, I have to think about where there are going to be windows. Not quite sure, though. Maybe there's no window there. There's just one right here. Let's say it's right there. Oh boy. Should have sharpened this pencil. The wood from around the lead is touching the piece of paper. I gotta do that after finishing this drawing. Okay, let's have some windows here then. Maybe there's one right here. And same right there. And that means there's also one right here. Okay, and we can see the lower part of this window. Maybe like so. And this area right here to the right can be seen as well, but it's very light since it's also turned towards the left, towards the sun. Okay, let's give this just some indication of reflections. And then let me give those surfaces that are turned away from the sunlight a darker value. Maybe like so. Then this one's going to be darker as well, of course. And so is this area right here. Let's get this a little darker. Some clean edges, okay. All right, I want the roof to be of a different material than the sides. I imagine those walls to be white from some sort of plaster, or I don't know what type of material that would be. But then the roof made of maybe slate, so it would be very dark. But since slate is reflective, this side right here is very, very bright, just with the reflection of the sunlight. And then I'll take the 7B pencil for this area. Maybe I take 7B just to give it an outline, and then maybe indicate the single pieces of slate. Tower is going to be here, here, here. All right, and the roof up there and up there, going to this area. Okay, now let me just indicate some lines. Maybe we can see some lines, the lower edges of the slabs of slate. Up there, okay. And then switching to the 3B pencil again, I'll give those areas a very dark value. Maybe right there I should use the 7B pencil. This is going to be the darkest surface. Not a lot of lines visible anymore, since it's all very dark. Continuing down here. Going right there. And this last little bit up here. Okay. This area is going to be very light as well, and so is this one. Let's give it a window as well. Just right there. The width of the wall. And then this area gets the value of the 3B pencil. Like so. maybe another window. So this left side is visible, the left side of the wall. And then the upper side, just like this right here. It's going to be visible up there. Okay, let me give it an outline just to make it stand out a little bit more, like so. And then the window pane has some reflections that I'm putting in with the eraser. Okay, that's our building, our little church in the mountains. Now I want this foreground to get some grass down there. Let me see. Up here we're not going to see a lot of the grass. Maybe only down here we can start to see single blades of grass. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm thinking about whether I should use the 3B pencil or just the HB pencil. I think the grass would be darker than this side of the wall, but if I make the grass lighter using the HB pencil, the building is going to stand out more. I think it's going to stand out anyway because of the dark roof. And maybe if the grass right here is darker than this wall, the brighter wall stands out more against this darker area of the grass. So yeah, I'm going to use the 3B pencil for this. Right there and right here. We got the edge that we can see. And now let me give it all first a value with the HB pencil. Just to start getting it dark. But not too dark, so there can be highlights in this dark grassy area. Only down here missing. Maybe, yeah, should be enough. Like so. Okay, and now I'm just going in here, making some very flat arcs to indicate some elevations, making some areas darker, some areas lighter, and I'm orienting myself towards this upper area, right below this line that I made. It's going to be darker, and I'm going to go lighter as I go down. Maybe there's another elevation right here. And let's work on this right there. There's a little tiny elevation going down towards the right here, so I'm giving this one a rather dark value right there. and a little lighter to the left and to the right of it. Okay. Now going down here, get some big arcs. And then I want to try something with this area where we can see start to see the grass. Maybe not the effect I wanted, but we can get some detail in here by just giving this area some horizontal zigzags. Up here, something over there. Something up here. Maybe a few patches more. Something right there. And then, I don't know, a little bit right here. Okay. So, that's today's drawing done. Let's clean up the edges now. Trying to get rid of those dark marks. The other side, oh, that's a rather curvy line I made there with the eraser. Trying to get that a little more straight. Okay, now I have to get rid of this entire area since my finger was on the drawing and then my hand was over here. This area was getting a little dark. Caught some graphite. Okay, now the challenging lower area right here where you don't see what you do because your hand and the eraser covers everything. Okay. I almost wanted to leave this lower area since there were some really cool bits of the cross hatching poking out. I was for a split second contemplating just leaving that there. Would have given the lower edge some sort of character, but I decided to make it all uniform, make it all straightened up. All right. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you got something out of it. Maybe a little bit of entertainment. Maybe some inspiration for drawing yourself. Maybe you're just using it as ASMR. while you're getting something else done, or just playing video games, just doing some recreational stuff. Why not? Gotta give ourselves a break every once in a while. But yeah, I'm seeing 2 people tuned in. Hello, welcome. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for liking the stream. If you find yourself coming back, please subscribe to the channel so you get notified when I'm live again. If you want to, go down to the comment section and leave me a comment on what you think about what I'm doing here. Okay, with all that done, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.